Hey guys, Rick here. It's been a while since my last maki video.
Here's Maki.
He's still doing well. Sorry, I'm just terrible at this whole social media thing and documenting what I do as I do it. Went through a whole winter, didn't manage to get a snowboarding video. It is pretty impressive. I'll probably do it next winter. So I got this area here. Kind of looks like this, kind of scrubby. I want to convert it to looking more green. So on this side, you can see I got the path coming in here. On this side, I went through and smoothed it out earlier in the year and threw some clover and some food plot mix, sunflower and peas and whatnot over. And some of it's starting to come up nice. I want to do the same thing over here. A buddy of mine, Dylan, lent me his disc. It's not ideal for behind maki because it's not 3-point. I can't lift it up or back up or anything, but it'll do for what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I've got my teeth. I got it on the front of the bar here. I'm taking along here and scraping up the top, and then I'm going to come back later on with the disc and drag across it and then plant some of the same kind of seeds I planted over here. This would make it look a little bit less ragged. Maybe attract some deer and stuff. I'm not much of a hunter, but I still like wildlife. Alright. I've already got 4-wheel drive low. I just come up to my line here. Get my bucket angled. About so. I don't want it too far down because it stresses those cylinders. If you dig like that, you hit something. Basically, I just want to engage my teeth into the ground and scrape as much as that, the dead raspberry bushes, well, the non-producing, I should say, raspberry bushes. There's a whole lot of them, but we don't really get much fruit off them. So I just kind of come along. As I'm starting to feel a little bit too much resistance, I know my bucket's digging in. I just lift up. If I'm feeling too little resistance, I tip it down, trying to push it all along this ridge to kind of make it so that there's a funnel into this field clearing area where you can only get it from the path. Get in or out from the path area, you know, easily. So kind of lost as I got it explaining my grip. You can see some of the weeds and crap escape. I just kind of back up, get a re-grab a little bit deeper. I don't want to go any lower than I have to, so I can save that topsoil. I'm not even going to bother fertilizing it. I didn't over there. I just kind of used the topsoil that was there. I think I might have came back and with my water tank and watered it once. But mostly, if it can't hang on by itself, I don't want it back here anyways. It's too far away to have a water or sprinkling system. But anyways, as you can see, I basically cleared off the path. Some of it's left, but I'm going to try and ditch that in and get it basically as clear as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not making a lawn. I'm not making a field. I'm just trying to make this nice little field. I had a little clearing back here. I don't have a lot of clearings yet on my property, and I like it that way. I like walking through the woods, but where I do have clearings, I'd like it to be, you know, beautiful, colorful in the summer, and so that's what I'm doing. I'll come back later and try and splice in a video, if I remember, of me disking and then what it looks like afterwards. Rick's out. So I disturbed a couple of, I think, pregnant spiders while I was doing my digging. Here she is. That's one of them. I think that's a big old egg sac on her back. There's another one over here, a smaller one. There she is. She's looking for a new hiding spot. So anyways, I got the area I wanted cleared. I got my disc hooked up. Scraped to the side. I tried to kind of block off some of the extra little deer pests coming in as much as I could. Probably dump brush in that hole right there later on in the season so that deer who are interested in anything that's growing here will have to come in through that path or that path. Like I said, I'm not much of a hunter. I don't really care for venison. And before everybody sends me a whole bunch of recipes for venison, yes, I am aware that you can make things that taste nasty taste good when you cook them right. But I'm not interested in finding new ways to make something that I don't like to taste good. When the zombie apocalypse hits and I have nothing to eat but the deer that's running around in my food plots, then maybe I'll ask for some recipes. But for right now, I'm good just eating beef and pork and such. So, this cook up. Don't need the bucket, so I'm just kind of lifting it out of the way, make turning easier. And if I can get the phone right, I'm probably going to lose the angles while I adjust my steering and stuff, but we'll watch how this works. I'll probably have to stop the video while I readjust. I'm not really in a good angle right here. Alright, I'm going to stop the video and come back. Okay, I'm back. Got out of the fix I was in. One of the problems, let me show you my gear. One of the reasons this wasn't ideal, like I said, it was not 3-point, so I can't lift it up off the ground, back up, get good angles. I'm dealing with pretty small area, so I don't have a whole lot of room to make the wide turns this disc needs. Makes it a little trickier. I had to add a couple of old motors for weight to make it dig, because I can't really get the up angle that it wants to. I'm told it used to be an old horse-drawn disc that was kind of converted over. Not necessarily designed for your modern tractor, but it will do the job I need. I'm not trying to farm, I'm just trying to make some of my woods a little less crappy looking. As you can see, it's mainly kind of digging out on the edges, but I'll just go over it a time or two, kind of turn the old stuff around. It doesn't really like the back on this thing. But again, doesn't have to be perfect smooth, just kind of torn up and loose for new seeds, and try and kill off some of the old stuff. Finally, then we just kind of go over it. Over it a few times till it gets torn up. If I got time, I'll splice in a video what it looks like complete, but it'll look pretty much like I showed you before disking, except a little bit more disc. Brisker and Maki out. Okay, job done. That's what it looks like, all disced up. Now, I've got some seed I got from Family Farm at Home. It's called Wildlife Mix. It has sunflower seeds, peas, I think there's grape in it, millet, I don't know. It just had a whole bunch of stuff that some of it's supposed to be perennial, some of it annual. Put it in this old coffee jar with holes in it, and I'm going to spray it around. this is kind of boring, so I'll cut the video here. But I'm basically going to spread the seed around, rake it in, and maybe it'll rain later today. Hopefully some of it'll take. I don't think I'm going to go with the clover on this side. Mainly because I didn't bring any clover back with me. So it won't have quite the green of this clover, because that's really most of the green that you see here is the clover coming up. That stuff grows like crazy. Dutch Pride, I think it's called. Good stuff. I get it from Amazon. It's like I think 20 pounds for 30 bucks, something like that. Inoculated, coated. Grows really good. I planted it and have seen sprouts within a couple of days. I mean, it's pretty good growing stuff. I used it in a sandy area to kind of firm it up. And that was the area I was talking about. It started growing within a couple of days. It was sprouting. I was seeing signs of sprout, and I planted it at the end of the season last year, and was wondering how much I'd have to replant, how much would die off over the winter. But it came back pretty strong. So I got that seed down. Just kind of rake it in a little. Again, not planting a lawn, not making a garden, just trying to beautify the area. So I'm not that concerned about, you know, putting mulch or anything on top or straw. If 10% of it grows, I'm happy with it. I mainly just wanted that ugly stuff gone. And as you know, some of the raspberry bushes, the more aggressive, hardy stuff comes up through it. Should be relatively easy to yank out, and hopefully in a couple of years this area will just be naturally deer plant friendly area, wildlife plant friendly area anyways. That's basically what it's going to look like. So Ricksker out.